Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back and ready to continue our Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIII-2. Welcome back, guys. We are here at the Historia Crux. Last time we were parading around in the Yaschas Massifs, I believe in multiple Massifs, and we also finished a couple of fragment bosses in Brescia and Yaschas Massif 110 or 100. I can't remember which time period it was, but we did actually a bunch of fragments, and now we're actually going to head into Yaschas Massif 1X, which is basically just the alternate reality of Yaschas Massif 10. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get in here. We have a jam-packed episode, so much jammed into it that it's probably just jelly. But in all seriousness, we have a couple of things to do as far as fragment goes and story goes, and we'll probably hit the 100 fragment mark, which I'm extremely excited about because it's not something that you see every day. Because not many LPs probably get to 100 fragments. People probably get to around 80 or so, they grind, and then they say, let's go and take the boss. Even though I can't remember any LPs that I've actually watched of this game, but that's okay. Hey look, we actually came upon something we actually need a little bit later, so I'll talk about that a little bit more, but I'm going to let Mog go and grab that for us. That's actually going to give us 1/3 of a quest. We got ourselves an item, the Emerald Crystal here, which is going to be very helpful. We have someone up there that we need to access with the Chocobo to turn in the quest that we got in Yaschas Massif 10. It was asking us to figure out a way to get a flower that only blooms at night. So we actually did that, and now we just have to talk to the beautiful woman over there. Hopefully we can run away from our enemies here. No, we cannot. The Lobo is going to grab us from behind. But I should probably explain a little bit of what we are doing. We're in the Yaschas Massif 1X because, first of all, we want to finish the Yaschas Massifs. I don't know why I'm deshelling you. I should probably just go on Relentless Assault. There are a couple of fetch quests we have to do just to finish off the fragments in this area. And there's going to be one fragment that we can find here that we can bring back to finish off Yaschas Massif 10. So that means all of the Brescia runes will be done. All the Yaschas Massifs will be done, and we've effectively gotten ourselves 2 fragment skills, as I've said before, when we go to Serendipity, but we've effectively just continued to clear off some of these areas that we just needed to get done at this point. So it's progress, and this progress is really good. It's going to help us in the future, so I need to find a way to get up there to talk to this lady. It looks like she's up here, right? Yeah, we need to talk. I need to get ourselves a Chocobo here. Darn it, we cannot run away from these guys. That is fine, though, because we have been doing actually a plenty of damage. We're going to switch to Relentless Assault right away. Hopefully we can take out these guys, and oh yeah, 1 attack turn is really all we need. These Arimadus are very, very easy. They're pushover status, but as I was saying before, we have 4 fragments to grab, 3 quests to complete, and we also get ourselves another fragment boss in this area, so it's pretty gosh darn cool when we actually start getting into the nitty-gritty of what we need to do here. But I need to hop on this Chocobo, first of all, to return the first quest, and we can hop ourselves, whoopsies, right back into the Padrian Archaeopolis to grab ourselves 1 quest to turn in, 1 item, and then a 3rd quest that is going to be our fetch quest. So pay attention to that. We are going to be doing plenty of running back and forth here, but hopefully things will be facilitated by our awesome Chocobos here. And let's just finish off these Gandayakai maybe here, and we'll be well on our way to finishing this area. And of course we are going to get the Old Watch here. That was the fragment that I was talking about before. We're going to be running that back to Yaschas Massif 10, like I said, to finish, and maybe we'll check out what kind of fragments we have waiting for us. I have tentative plans to possibly show you guys another Paradox ending here if we have enough time, so I will definitely think about that for later. But we're gonna go in and return this new flower that we have to this lady over here. I can't remember exactly what the flower will do for us, other than that it's going to be a very, very large help to a research or something like that. So we'll hop up here with Chocobo, dismount it, and let's return this quest.
You say you found something that resembles the fruit? But how can that be? This is it. I can't believe my eyes. I don't know how you did it, but you found one. Thank you so much. Now I can focus on the research I've always wanted to do. I can finally figure out how this fruit is able to grow in complete darkness. Ever since the Fal'Cie became dormant, the weather on Cocoon has been pretty miserable. There are always dark clouds in the sky. I want to engineer a plant that will help cheer people up. I know many people have abandoned Cocoon, but I want to show people that no matter how grim things might be, there's always hope. Just like this flower can bear fruit without light.
Awesome, the Sword of Lachesis. So we handed in that flower, which is exactly what we needed to do. We're not going to hop on the chocobo because that's going to take our last Geishel Green, which would be terrible. And we are going to continue on here to the Padrine Archaeopolis, as I said. That was the first of the 3 quests that we need. And something interesting to think about is this boss fragment that we're going to have to deal with here. He's really tough for the tier of enemy that we expect to see in this kind of area. He is, or I think it's a she actually, is a type of Seath, and she packs a wallop. So much of a wallop that we actually need a very dynamic, different type of paradigm, and it's definitely different. The point to this boss that we're going to face is that we need to stagger her as fast as we can to do damage. We basically need to wreak as much havoc as we can in just one staggered turn. So it's something to think about, but we did get the Sword of Lachesis. Now we are going to hit up this area to find the watch, which should be right around here, if I'm not mistaken. It should be right around in this hidden area somewhere. I just have to make sure that I know exactly where to look here so that I'm not wasting time and not finding things. That's really the most important part, is I want to make sure that I find it, but I have to make sure that I know it should be right around here, I believe, in the map area. Am I wrong that I'm here? It should be right, like right around here. Where the hell are you, watch? It's not nice that you do that. Oh, look at that. Did Mog find something? Oh, Mog, you dirty little demon, you. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but hey. Oh, sorry, Mog. I guess you didn't find it. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going, Mog? Are we supposed to follow you up here? Maybe we have to go in the aerial. It's right in this little crack up here, and that's exactly where we're hopefully going to find it. Maybe we have to get a little different position on it here. Mog, where are you going, buddy? Is it around the back? Oh, is that... I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Can I actually access that from here? We're gonna have to throw you around the corner or something like that, aren't we? Look at this. This'll be the old we messed up that toss. Exactly what we didn't want to happen there. But that is okay. Mog is right next to us. He's not gonna be flying anywhere time soon. So let's toss you one more time. It looks like you're going to bounce off here, so let's do that. Maybe you'll bounce right on the old watch for us. Yes, that's exactly what we needed you to do. Thank you very much. Give it to me. Now we can go back to Yaschas Massifs 10 when we want to. Oh, it's not the watch, it's the battery. Excuse my lack of excuses that I should have for that. I've been mixing those two up for a long time now. There's actually one quest that we need to do to talk to this guy here, so we're going to start that, and there should be another quest in the middle somewhere here, but let's talk to you first.
This can't be. This is horrible. Can you spare a minute to listen to my ramblings? We uncovered a stone tablet, only to have it broken into pieces by some monsters. We hadn't even deciphered the engravings yet. We thought we had made the discovery of a lifetime, but now that dream has turned to dust, literally. I would give my right arm and more to go back in time and retrieve it before it gets damaged.
The Yaschas Massifs 1X, a clumsy researcher by the name of Marlowe, has allowed monsters to smash a stone tablet that his team was in the process of decoding. This priceless historical find, which possibly held fascinating and valuable secrets, is now nothing more than a heap of dusty rock. If only someone could travel back in time and find the tablet before it was broken and give the researcher a second chance. Well, let me tell you, I can accept this mission. Let's do it.
You're going to search for the tablet? Don't be absurd. Like I told you before, it shattered into a million pieces. It's gone. No other relic compared to that tablet in value. I don't see how you'd be able to get your hands on something like that.
I betcha I could find that unbroken tablet. And let me just show you guys that I do have it. I grabbed it a long time ago last time we were here. It's called the Tabula Padra. That is our stone tablet. That is exactly what we needed to find here. Now, I want to check my inventory just really quickly for a couple of different things. It seems like I have 2 of the 3 that I need. I'm looking for an onyx crystal, and I'm trying to skim this, so I'm not wasting much time. I might actually have to run back and find the onyx crystal. That's going to be for another quest, but without further ado, let's grab our fragment and give this guy back this stone tablet that he broke in a million pieces.
Wait, is that This can't be. That's the tablet that shattered into pieces. Where did you get it? It's the real thing. The stone tablet tells the story of an ancient myth. According to some legends, the people of Cocoon and the people who lived on Pulse many years ago were born from the same ancestors. Can you imagine people from two different worlds being related by blood? It turns out the people on Pulse spoke a language quite similar to ours, so the legend may not be as far-fetched and absurd as some may think. I think we finally found a piece to a very important puzzle. The puzzle of our history, our background, our evolution.
Awesome, we got ourselves another fragment, the Orb of Clotho, which is pretty gosh darn huge, and we need to embark on our third and final quest for this area. As you can see, if you do a lot of traveling around, you can find these items and save yourself a lot of time in the long run. So let's talk to you. I think this is the guy we're looking for, I'm not sure though.
Excuse me, I don't mean to take up too much of your time, but did you see some strange lights last night? Someone witnessed 3 stars falling from the sky. I thought it could be a meteorite of some sort, but there's no evidence of that anywhere. It's possible it burned up before it reached our atmosphere. If you see anything that looks out of place, please let me know.
Yaschas Massif 1X. This is the guy we're looking for. Academy researcher Lester is very interested in the reports of 3 fallen stars and would love to find out where they fell to ground. If you help him, you might also find out more about the mysterious Farseers who once dwelt here. We need to find the 3 fallen stars. We already have 2 as far as I know. We might need to go find the 3rd, but that's okay. Let's accept the mission and see what he has to say.
I'm counting on you. Come to me if you notice anything strange. By the way, the witnesses noticed something interesting about the stars. They said that all 3 of them were different colors. 3 different colored stars falling from the sky. Sounds like it could be connected to something quite mystical, don't you think?
Sounds pretty mystical to me. Let's talk to him and just see if he takes the 2 that we have, or maybe we even have the 3rd, but let's talk to him.
So you were able to obtain 2 of these mysterious minerals. The colors seem to match the accounts of the incident. Perhaps the crystals emitted some kind of light while falling out of the sky. If only we could find the last one, we would have enough to get to the bottom of this.
Okay, so we basically have 2 out of the 3 here. The 3rd shouldn't be too hard to find. I think I know around where it should be. It's kind of hidden on some sort of rock-ish type debris, so they shouldn't be too hard to find. I definitely got the first 2. The first one I got the first time I came here, and the second one I got the second time I came here, which was this session that you saw just last episode. I was reaching down into that cavern full of leaves, and I found exactly where I thought it would be. Now, the 3rd one should be right around this middle barrier right there. That I'm centering my crosshairs on it right there. It should be right around here on that debris of rock. So that's where I'm going to head here. I just want to make sure I'm headed in the right direction. Yeah, I should be good to go. Just right in the middle of those barriers, very easy to find. And then we'll be able to unlock, I believe, the chance to fight against the fragment boss here. I'm actually kind of worried because the Oogaloo fight was very difficult, and I thought that one was going to be easy. And then the hard one I thought was really easy, so I don't even really know what to expect against the Seath opponent here. But I shouldn't be too worried because it should be pretty easy to go here. We got some Necrosi here. These guys are supposed to be a little bit on the tougher side, but they're really, really easy. Fairly easy pushovers, but they put some debuffs on you that you should probably be very careful of when you're around here, especially if you're earlier on in the story. You need to watch out for these enemies. I'm obviously way over leveled for this area, so this stuff is going to be really easy for me. But I think this is one of the rare monsters that you actually can encounter in the Yaschas Massif 1X. So we got a fair amount of Chrysogen points for it. It should be an example of how difficult it probably could have been. So we're going to travel this way. Should take us exactly to that middle fragment once we pass this one on the side here. Gosh darn it, these guys are annoying to fight, man.